She's been told that loving her is like loving a puppy. You cannot leave her alone for too long or she'll start to think that you don't want her anymore when all she ever did was bring you your blanket when you were sick, your keys when you dropped them on the floor, your shoes when you just didn't want to get off the couch yet, when all she ever did was have just the best day every time you two drove somewhere together or went for walks around the park. She's been told she feels things deeply. In fact, she's been told she loves in ways a man won't realize he needs until weeks, months, years after he's already asked her to leave, until the salt has dried off of the heart she wears on her arm and transported to his unused pillowcase that probably still has her hair on it, to the towel that no longer hangs next to his, the laundry that isn't folded when he gets home, and the counter full of cereal bowls, because cooking for one is too damn hard, and because he didn't realize being one was not what he needed. And because he didn't realize it took her a whole day to be able to speak again, 2, to listen to music, 3, to get out of bed and shower, 4, for that music to have lyrics, 5, for her to get out of the apartment, 6, for her to put makeup on again because maybe it had a chance of staying on, 7, for her to paste her work smile on again. And because he didn't realize he used the exact phrasing as the others, that yet another man is unable to follow through on his promise to be the one who grows a life alongside the battered heart he never intended to soothe. To be sure the only thing she questioned was what they'd have for dinner. To be the one who willingly saves her from the never-ending story that is her thoughts, but she keeps finding men who think they can take her on, men who love until it all becomes too real, men who don't realize that loving her is a full-time commitment. Because loving her means loving a woman who stays loyal long after the end. And because loving her means loving a woman who has seen what it means to not love hard enough. You see, she's been told she feels things deeply. And maybe that's true. Because she was born to love deeply. You see, she was born with the inability to grow the wall that everybody else seems to have. She lets people in to give them a chance to love her as much as she loves them. Because one of them is bound to fight for her, and because one of them is bound to recognize that she's been through some shit that makes her attached too quickly. And because no matter how many times her clumsy heart is destroyed, it comes back full force. Possibly more naive, but this one will stay, right? Thank you.
Yeah.